So I want to just get now to Koketso's question here, because, and if you look at the evolution of Adobe's products, and you spoke about how the user interface is standard, but the features are different for each of the different products. Obviously, there was a point where they bundled everything into this Creative Cloud. And then instead of, licensing individual products, you would then subscribe to this cloud service within which you could then access, any of these different products. So what is the pricing model for Adobe, and how does that relate to the Creative Cloud? And is it affordable for people? I saw that Photoshop is coming out on the web, but let's just talk about Creative Cloud and their sort of subscription model and how that works in relation to Koketso's question.
Thank you. So Adobe, I'm surmising that Koketso is saying, can I pay 8,000 Rand and buy the program? No, you can't. And I had this chat with my colleague Carla at Adobe when she was there. Even when you bought like Photoshop CS6 and you said, I own it now, you didn't own it. You owned the license to the CD to use it. When I started using it, it was on stiffy disk. You owned the license. You never owned the product. Okay, that's just talking on behalf of Adobe. Adobe have got, so should you wish to embark on a photographic journey, they've got a package. I speak under correction, but I think it's about $20 a month where you can get Photoshop and Lightroom together. That's the photographic package. You probably get about 10 gigs on their storage server. As Peter was saying about the ecosystem, and not everybody wants to be on the ecosystem, but when you see the ecosystem, you can be working on Photoshop on your iPad at a meeting with a client and sketch out, or an Illustrator, and they say, no, that's what I like as a proof. You get back to your office or your studio, it's already opened up on your desktop machine, and you can continue working on there. That's why you could use the cloud facilities, because if you take Adobe Scan and you scan a document, it goes straight into the Adobe document cloud. You don't have to worry where you're going to save it. You log in Adobe Acrobat and you find it on Adobe server. They're hosting it for you. There are so many benefits because you get a benefit of being able to download the mobile apps. The package I'm on is about 960 Rand a month, but that includes Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, Acrobat, Premiere Pro, After Effects, the whole shooting match, which I just need that because I teach all of them. You could get away with, I do believe it's about $20, or you'll get Photoshop and Lightroom, and so you can't outright buy it. You just pay a monthly subscription.
So Mike, your $20, that's then Photoshop and Lightroom, and then you just pay on a sliding scale for additional products that you want to add into that subscription.
You would, but I think it's about $20 a month for each program. Yeah. So it's quite a hefty cost. I think mine is about $59.99 a month. So if you're paying $20 and then you want to go and buy Premiere Pro, that's already $40. Then you want to go After Effects, that's already $60. I've got the whole shooting match for $59. Yes, you can. They customize. You can buy what you want.
Yeah, and I guess, Mike, as you were saying earlier, it's a journey. And if you want to invest in real skills that you're passionate about and start that journey on the right note with the right partner and the right support, you actually do need to think about saying, okay, let me spend my money wisely and invest in the right tools and the right experts to help me on that journey. And you've got to make your decisions, based on that, because if you go for a low quality, low price software, you're not going to get the value from it. You'll get the value that you invest in based on what you pay, generally speaking, right? So I think the message is Adobe is the gold standard. They've optimized their subscription model as best as possible. I see Pam does mention that there's a student discount. Mike, is that true? How does that work?
Absolutely. If you can prove you're a student or an educator, That just reminds me, I should have got a letter from one of the colleges that I'm an educator. Yeah, if you can give them a student card and a valid student registration, it's a huge discount. It's like affordable. It's affordable.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Some of the colleges are actually building into their registration fee, so that the student walks into the college and they'll get a laptop and they'll get their own Adobe license as as a student. Yeah, it's about half the price, if not more. It's a very good deal.
Okay, Mike,
Thank you,
that's
Pam.
fantastic. And Pam, I don't know if you're on the Facebook group, but if there's any more information about that, if you could share that into the Facebook group for everybody to get the details of it, and a huge group, I think, or portion of our community is potentially going to be students who obviously don't have then a day job and other income. So if there is a discount for them, that would be fantastic. So Pam or Mike, if you're both able to share the details of that,
Absolutely.
that